Alright, it's time for another flantabulous episode of Martian Boo plays the funny druid deck forever and nothing else. Ever again. That's the whole title of the show. So, in preparation for today's stream, I added Spreading Plague and the second copy of Poison Seeds with the intent of possibly doing better into things like Libram Paladin. So, we'll see if that works out for us. And yeah, hey coveted peacock. Marcia Clock? Marcia Clock indeed. Indubitably. Oh my goodness! Do we actually got someone playing Ysera? That's never happened before. What are they doing over there? It's been just Marshy playing Ysera all by himself this whole time. Actually got someone to want to play it too. Wow. I saw a build of Shaman this morning, where I guess the idea is to use Ysera in combination with Murmur to do a big OTK with Astalor. Ysera Summon is some spice. Real. Who needs Marshy deck variety when you get the best J Druid? It's true. It's true. Oh, we just got framed. We just got framed, chat. Can you believe it? So rude. So rude what my opponent's doing over there. Framing me for things I didn't do. Absolutely brutal. I don't think my opponent is running... I bet they're running like full-on regular Shudderwalk Shaman. I don't think they're running the OTK thing I saw this morning. Wow. So we are good to go. I like how I have the, the choose multiple cards in here. It's like my only recipients at this point of the Obsidian tier hero power are Nourish, Invigorate, and Jade Idol. So like it's a little less exciting than it used to be, but like I do think it's better. I'm just gonna play this. Jordan, thank you so much for the 28 months, my friend. How are you? Marty Stew indeed. Indubitably. Hey, that's rude. I actually was gonna play that next turn, so. Opponent is cheating once again. I do like the part where they're leaving up their draw card against my mill deck. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Cool. If I play this now, it goes in the Mista Vista. Also, I think we have another Mista Vista turn next turn, so we can try to get this in the Mista Vista too. Dane did a variant of that OTK in Standard. Seems interesting. This is why they call him Marshy the Rock Johnson. True. I don't get it, but it is true. It's at least as true as it is. I haven't played any new heights yet, right? So I won't be getting any surplus. That's funny. Well, at least swing first. Or did they? They did. Okay, it's fine. I won't be getting any bonus cap off that. Guess you're raising an eyebrow at that comment. I understood that reference. Very good. Very good. Framed. Don't love that. Should I draw? Got your Reno. Got your Shutter Block. That seems good. I guess I'll draw at least once. Alright. Just that way we get another Seeds in the Mista Vista next turn, is the idea. Do frames go into Vista? I don't think so, because they cast themselves. I didn't actually cast them, but we'll find out. Wow. That's some stuff. Well, if it isn't Martian Boo, or maybe his evil twin Martian Doo-Doo. True. Martian True. Yay! Everyone has all the mana. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna overdraw. Those were terrible paths. I do like the part where we have new heights. Also, our next spell gets cast again because of the solar eclipse, so... Aw, goodbye due process. At least we got an extra one out of the other thing, but still, that's not a lot of due process. All of our milling stuff is basically gone at this point. Huh. I bestow.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Alright, now we have 25 mana. Good for me. Oh, I forgot. They have an Asera too. So I've done 2 new heights and 2 Aseras, so we should be able to get on 1 more mana. Ah, there's the other new heights. Cool. I think this is the most mana I've ever had. I see we are still Druid pilled and mana maxing. It's true. It's true. Canonically speaking, his evil twin would now be Martian Coup. You know, I haven't watched Dharma yet, but I should. Because every new episode fills my Twitter with spoilers, so... There you go. I kind of stopped caring about Dragon Ball spoilers for some reason. I don't know what it is. The one that still gets me is Invincible spoilers. Oh no! Draw until your hand's full. Mana tray is confusing after you get above 10. Maybe they should show every mana crystal instead. They just have like a giant pile of mana crystals over here. I agree. Easy. Oh, do I need to save my Bob for the Velen that's apparently coming? I guess I do. I guess I do. I guess I will. Oh, they really did draw until their hand is full? I was joking. I was joking! Why would you do that? Huh. Aw, goodbye Poison Seeds. Luckily, I have something that will work almost as well. Lotheb is in effect, but I can still play multiple cards a turn. Pretty silly. There it is. There's my funny, funny Jade Idol. No Dirty Rat. No Murmur. Even more Druid? True. The only spoilers I care about nowadays are One Piece spoilers, but I read weekly, so it's not a huge problem. I've actually fallen quite a bit behind on One Piece, to the point where I'm not exactly sure where I still am. Please, no, I think I needed that. Oh, now if they get the Velen down, I'm just toast now. Oh no. Well, at least that makes it a little better. Makes it a little better. Okay, so I will not be winning by way... Well... I mean, I probably should have just, like, worked these forbidden fruits into the last couple turns, huh? Don't they just lose if they couldn't clear this? Hooray! I'm over here, like, worried about my Jade Idols and if they're gonna play the Velen, but, like, you know, we just win. Look at this giant 32 attack Cthulhu. Good deal.
Cthulhu versus Jaina.
The time for dreaming is over.
My dreaming ends.
Uh-oh.
Your nightmare.
It's another Mage. I'll keep due process against Mage. Why not? Wow, you got a 32 attack Cthulhu without running Beckoner of Evil? What can I say? Do you know Mob Psycho 100? It's really awesome. I don't. But you're saying it's the coolest thing I could have ever experienced? I just remember that you wanted to play Hades 2 when it launches. It's not technically fully out yet story-wise, but gameplay-wise, everything is done. Oh, cool. Cool. I heard you talk to people about what to cut and whatnot. I want to ask how important the quest reward is. You argued that Innervate, for example, allows to request a turn on one. Yeah, so I actually did end up cutting the Innervate this morning. I'm trying to, like, beat Libram Paladin with... Oh my goodness. We're having an Oldham quest off. I want to be able to beat Libram Paladin with this, so I figured maybe I'll try cutting some of the stuff that I thought was core, like Coon and Innervate, in favor of more health and the Spreading Plague. Hey, Lamp. So that's where I'm at right now. We're still figuring it out. No, thank you. Hey, Martin. Sup? When you guys all started calling me Martin, just suddenly, there was I think it was last year sometime, everyone started calling me Martin. And at first, I really didn't like it. I resisted it. Now I see you guys say Martin, and I'm like, yeah, those are words. Hey, Collateral Fish. How dare you counterspell my spell that I made just for me? Job's done. It's one of the best anime. The animation is superb and the story is great. Oh, cool. Martin Boo, my favorite streamer from Jupiter. My friend, my friend started trying to get his son to call me Martin, but not the eater of secrets. Not the eater of secrets, chat. What anime are we talking about? Mob Psycho 100, apparently. I have not myself read it, but apparently it's the nuts. Consume. Do you guys think that's objection? I'll tell you what. I'll do this, and we'll actually make use of our new spreading plague technology instead of me just ignoring it for some reason. And then I'll feel safe. An opponent of all time. Even he hates his secret eaters. Yep. I've made Reno Druid and got from Diamond 10 to Diamond 3 without star bonus, was hoping for any advice if possible. I only struggle against Libram and refuse to run Guff? Refuse to run Guff? I love Guff. Refuse to run Guff. Why? It's good? Alright, cool. I bought the deck list up because I can't help but notice how close the deck list seems to be a Highlander list now. Maybe Copy Elise, for example, is a fitting inclusion at this point. Is it that Highlander? It's just like, you know, it's got like 5 legendaries in it or something. Everything else is duplicates. If I wanted to throw one of these spells into the abyss, I guess it would be this one. Not that one, this one. Alright. Errors upon errors. Someone in the comments yesterday said, "Why does Cthulhu say my power gross?" My power gross. You do run Ysera? Alright. I mean, like, the reason not to run Guff is if you value your hero power, right? So, like, that's why I don't run Guff in this. That's why I've been, like, addicted to this deck since the Ysera came out, because, like, it's a way that I can, like, Ysera can have a benefit without me handicapping myself. Yeah. You draw so much Papa Zeph in there. I was considering making this a Highlander list this morning. No! Well, they got me. They got me pretty good there. I guess I'll do this and not, like, worry about getting a copy. Yeah, you can run lots of stuff to buff your hero power and Artanis, and that's a good reason not to run Guff. My power gross has me thinking about how your first iteration introduced me to Cthulhu's voice line for Wrath being your minion explodes. Is that what he says? Ow. So yeah, I mean, like, the reason that I'm streaming this again today is because the last, several times that I've played it, it's done well on my channel. So like, if this does well, I'll definitely play it again tomorrow, and maybe we'll try arena version. Consume. Alright, well, Divine Shield or not, I think next turn I gotta use this Forbidden Fruit. Unless they have some kind of way to kill me now. And not because it's fun. I think it's really fun. It's either your heart explodes or your minions will abandon you. Oh, I see. I was not expecting to get Steam Cleanered, but I guess I should have. Huh. And like, I've already used my ETC, so I don't have a backup plan. Am I gonna lose? Is this gonna be one of those famous Marshy losings? Copy XR can discover idol. Okay. This is a Reno deck, right? So we're out of objections. They would have, like, explosive. I feel like what I should do here is Mista Vista to get a second fruit. Or to get more fruit, rather.
The best you comes after the hardest climb.
Okie dokie.
My hand is too full.
We're gonna lose something. I hope it's Ysera. Everything else is better. This might be a problem for me, chat. Unless, like, I could kill it. Oh, we lost our branching? Too bad. This needs to die, doesn't it?
Contemplation.
WinCon spotted? Yeah, I guess so.
Make your choice. Eight combatants inside, and I steady the breath.
Order law? Sorry, I'm just making mistakes now. I guess.
My hand is too full.
And Marshy losing means this will be a member video. How lucky I am to be watching it for free. Yeah, I guess so. Deck of all time from the opponent. They sure are. Discover a spell that costs 3 or less after you cast a spell. Reopen this. Chat, do you think that's a counter spell? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because Mista Vista is gonna do the thing for me. Am I ever dead? No, right? Not enough yet. Soon. 3 cards left in deck. We're gonna get them probably not close enough. I don't know. Oh, are we dead now? 1, 2. Not quite still, right? 7 and 11? Yeah, we're okay. Oh, I thought Mista Vista was happening this turn.
His reign ends now. I'm not rooting for you.
I was just testing for counterspell. Is this death for them? Because they put themselves really close. Probably not, right? No, we just lose now?
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Yeah. Ow. So 15 and 17, right? No. 15 and 19 is death. Think you're dead? Yeah. I think I'm dead too. I did get Steam cleaned. And you're right. This will definitely be a member video, so thanks for being a member. I'll miss you, opponent. Stop, he's already dead. He's already dead, Leaf. Come on. Wow, wow, wow. At least we're clean, it's true. We have been cleaned. I need to remember when I'm up against Spaghetti Mage that I need to, that's when I need to hold on to the ETC for the Jade Idol. Keep an idol in hand. That doesn't help if they're playing Geist.
Versus Illidan.
My dreaming ends.
Alright, Slaughter. Pretty new to the channel. What does Spaghetti Mage mean? So, something like Spaghetti Mage or like Spaghetti class or Cards class. That's low synergy pile of nonsense is what that means. Within the context that I used it last. You know, you can never tell for sure what Marshy means. He could be just out here saying stuff for all you know. He often does. Are we jamming the same deck? We are. I've put in some like new cards in an attempt to make it more, you know, like we can play against aggro and not lose. We'll see how that goes. I think there's a very strong chance that I'm gonna nourish for mana next turn. Now I think that chance is not as high. Ugh. Ow, 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 ow. I like the part where they don't have room for Hosen. Alright. Next turn, we simply top deck Bio Project. I mean, like, Spreading Plague would also be really good, right? Yeah, I probably should have just drawn with Nourish, shouldn't I? That was probably the play. But yeah, Plague would be good, Bob would be good. Even Armor I think would be okay, just because they're kind of out of spots. Maybe not. Say like a 17. Yeah, I mean, depending on what the armor was. This armor works, right? Not quite dead yet. Not quite. Yeah, we really want Bob or Spreading Plague, though. You said a nerfing Reno Hero or Lucia was against your terms of service. Where do you rank patches on that unnerf list? Is it okay to unnerf him, or is it still too early to have that happen? I don't know that it's too early. I think it's not a, you know, like, it's not like, oh, did we miss a damage? Did we make a little whoopsie? Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's sad we have to pick this one. It's not like... So... Unnerfing patches is not the right thing to do for a different reason. Like, when you unnerf Reno Hero or you unnerf Lucia, you are unnerfing things that take the fun out of the game on a fundamental level. Whereas, if you unnerf patches, it makes the game, like, it's just too strong. It's like a power concern. So there's a difference between a power concern and, you know, you shouldn't have to, like, have a one-sided board clear attached to a time warp. You know, like, it's you know, you should be able to expect to not have your entire hand deleted randomly. Oh, is this a bot? I don't think a human would leave my ANR. Oh goodness, I have refresher mana crystals. How's that work with mana burn? Yeah, obviously I go for draw until your hand is full, so I'm not going to experiment. And we did get a Spreading Plague, thank goodness. Thank goodness, chat. So, like, yeah, I wouldn't unnerf patches if... Like, if I was in charge, I would not unnerf patches, because I think that's not a good idea. But if I saw that patches was unnerfed, my heart wouldn't drop into my stomach, right? Like, you know. Oh, okay, no. They, that trade was fine. I take it back. I rescind my horrible reaction. By too early, I mean that eventually the power level will rise, but it would be okay for him to have charge. No, I think Patches is already like... Patches is already a strong card. If Patches is ever at a point where it's not broken, right? Or it's not like a ridiculously stupid card, it's gonna be like the game is already... If it's okay to nerf... if it doesn't matter that you unnerf Patches, then the game is so far gone that any decision you make doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think it ruins the game for Patches to have charge, but I do think that Patches is already like very cemented in his position of ridiculousness.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
All are nourished when the cycle renews, chat. Oop, oop. Oh my goodness, that took way too long to like figure all that out. I'm gonna lose to this stupid bot because I'm stupid. I was sitting there like contemplating how best to word my answer. So yeah, I don't think it's like the power level of Hearthstone is ever gonna get to the point where like, you know, unnerfing him is a fine decision on a power scale wise. It's a fundamentally broken card. Like it's tempo for nothing. But like I don't think that Wild goes from being a fun mode and then you make Patches to have charge and then it's not a fun mode anymore. Like I just don't think it's that type of strength, if that makes sense. Like I think it would be Wild would still have the same fans it has if Patches have charge. Whereas like Reno, Hero, and Elucia are mode killers. Oh my goodness, bot. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, bot? Do I win? 17-6. It's not the math I signed up for. But I mean, like, we're super safe if I do this, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen? I win? Bzzz. Thoughts on Rogue's most popular identity being Burgle? I have no opinion on that. Other than, like, I think it's cool that Burgle is popular, like, as I like Burgle, but like when it comes to that type of thing, it's more like I'm frustrated when people get upset when people like other rogue archetypes, you know what I mean? Like the combo aggro archetypes. There's a lot of like really good reasons to like those archetypes, and a section of the fan base gets really judgy when someone likes to play those. I guess I'll just take that, huh? I do this just in case we find the other thingamajig. Ah, poop. And now we've drawn one less Bob. Unlucky. The idea is like if we hit... oh, I already used both fruit. I'm just bad. I'm just bad, chat. It's okay. It's okay.
Eight combatant center, and I take the crown.
Can I report this bot? If I report this bot, then they have to report me for also being a bot. With these, forgetting that I don't have another forbidden fruit in deck. Thoughts on thoughts, thinking about things that make you think? Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Alright. Oh. Report. You know what's funny is, like, this report isn't because their general behavior is bot-like. It's your play is so bad that I don't believe a human could play that bad. What if that person is a real person and they're the worst that's ever been? Just the worst Hearthstone player of all time. Like, do they get reported constantly for botting? Is that what happens? What if the little brother just queued a game with his big brother's account? Yep. Gilgamesh. Well then, Gilgamesh. Oh, so that's why I was banned? Yeah, you're too bad. You're too bad. Ah ha ha. Oh no, is my opponent the Demon Seed? Is my opponent the Demon Seed? Is this a winnable matchup? I don't know that it is. I think the Demon Seed is still an unwinnable. If bots are not considered human behavior, everyone should be reporting Marty since he isn't human either. True. Every choice I make is entirely made in a vacuum. Nothing I've done prior to is accounted for, nor nothing I want to do in the future. Yep. Seems good. Martian, you play MTG if I remember correctly. Wizards just revealed the new Behold mechanic. It activates if you have a thing on board or reveal it in hand, which is literally just the Legends of Runeterra mechanic in name and design. It activates if you have a thing on board or reveal it in hand. Like, give me an example. What are you beholding? Like, is it behold a land? And then if you have one on board, or you can reveal a land in hand? Okay. So behold dragon works if you have a dragon or reveal one. Okay. I feel like MTG's mechanics have been stolen for almost every card game that exists, and I don't feel too bad if, like, it takes a dead card game's name and uses it, I guess. Like a dead card game's keyword. Apparently the rush mechanic in Hearthstone is taken exactly from Shadowverse. Like, Shadowverse used the rush mechanic first, and Hearthstone just did the exact same thing with the exact same name, and then Lorcana did it too. Stealing mechanics is a thing? Of course it is, yeah. All over the place. and honestly, like, not from an intellectual property type of perspective, but just from a, like, consumer perspective. If a mechanic is the same thing, like, I would much rather, like if when I play Magic, I have to say haste, and when I play Hearthstone, I have to say charge, and my brain has to kind of, like, these are the same thing, but, like, I have to, like, calibrate what terminology I'm supposed to use in that setting. And, like, I get the same thing with, like, power and toughness versus attack and health. Like, I want to just say attack and health when I play Magic, but you're supposed to say power and toughness, right? I've kind of gotten used to it, but, like, every time I switch back and forth between the games, I, like, have to recalibrate what terminology I'm supposed to use. And it would be nice purely from a consumer perspective if everyone would just use the same terms when they mean the same thing. So, I don't really mind behold being behold in Magic if it's already was behold in Runeterra. I don't know, I feel like you could at least give it a different name. Sure, like if you're trying to dance around each other's IP, sure, but I feel like that's not consumer friendly. It's like, you know, like that's a that technicality, like having to technically be different in this case is a negative for literally everyone. And it's like it would be like, say you're not allowed to use the keyword. Let's just assume that it's infringing, right? Just for the sake of the argument. That's following the law to appease the law, but not to make life better for everyone, right? Like, everyone loses when you're forced to use a different name for the same mechanic. Like, nobody gets anything out of that. Literally, everyone across the board is a loser for that decision. You just have to do it so that the person can't be like, you stole my thing, you know, like when like you stole it regardless. It's just you called it something different. So anyway, it's very consumer friendly, I think, to just like if it's a chicken, you can call it a chicken. But that's how I feel. There might be naming conventions for things like Wizards of the Coast sued Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the word Magic cards. I remember. Yeah. I was just being asked how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Hearthstone is the priest of card games because of stealing mechanics from everywhere else. Yeah, I guess so. Behold is also just a keyworded version of something that existed in Dragons of Darkir. They're back to unique charge cables in Europe, by the way. Like, they undid whatever... Like, you're not allowed to have a non-USB-C. Cow and Chicken, Mom was proud. Dad didn't care how. I remember Cow and Chicken.
Make your choice.
I think I should have worked this in. Because, okay, so first of all, we would have done one more damage. And then we're closer to being able to finish them off with the next one. Still did not get rid of Bioproject. I think Bioproject is still good. I was a little iffy on it for a minute, but I think it's still good. Because, like, my deck does more with the bonus mana than opposing decks do. And I do also still get to higher totals. So it's not like I'm going to lose out on mana compared to other things. Oh my goodness. Do I still have Naturalize? Ow. Ow. This would be a very old-fashioned KO if I could get a hold of a Naturalize. Hmm. Boom. So I do need one more. Like basically has to be like Solar has to be like the next card, right? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad, chat. We almost beat the Demon Seed. Too bad. All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Could we not nourish? That gives 2 full mana back, right? Our hand was full, so we were drawing 1 card. And overdrawing 2. Oh, pound it 44 minutes ago, Uther. My bad. My bad, my dude. A text just for me.
Cthulhu versus Jaina.
I've got a good feeling about this.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Oh, okay. I muted. I'm okay. I'm okay. I was freaking out there. I was like, okay. I'm fine. Whew. I thought that I just wasted everything. Like you guys can hear me. You want a full keep here? I keep invigorate, right? Like I don't know why I was trying to toss that, but I don't know about moonlit. Do I think Protoss Interfire is a good deck? I think it has the potential to be a good deck. I don't know that it actually is. Are people playing it more? How is nobody playing Ysera? I feel like it's fun outside of Druid too. I mean, tomorrow I'll probably play a Shaman. Maybe. Unless this does like, you know, so good on YouTube that I have to keep milking that cow. But I feel like it can be good outside of Druid. Can't it? Ysera? Surely Tim. But like, at least it's fun enough to try, right? Like I'm shocked that nobody's playing it at all. Did the videos for this deck do well on YouTube? Yeah, they did well enough that I'm playing it again today. Yeah. I don't know that it's gonna keep being good. So like, I'm only doing the one video today, and like if it's still good, maybe I will just play this 3 more times tomorrow. But yeah, it's done pretty well. Pretty funny deck. I want to play this. It slows down our quest completion, but I want to do it. You guess it would be okay in Hostage Mage? Yeah, I don't know. I could see it. I've seen Hostage Mages run audio potato, so like, it's gotta at least be something. I only did this to test for Counterspell, but like, it's probably not gonna be Counterspell. I almost accidentally chose Emerald Aspect, by the way, which would have been terrible. But there's that. You're okay with any deck as long as Martian plays it? Aw, I appreciate it. Mark Maiden is Sarah, Shaman OTK on turn 6. Yeah, that actually uses the battle cry, like, as a positive, which is cute. I would probably just build like Reno Shaman with the Ysera in it, but yeah. Get my Mista value. I was gonna maybe play this one, but like I'd be playing it to full choose mana crystals just to get it into the Mista Vista pool, so that I could have less control over the one outcome. Like, because I'm not actually doing anything with the first round of it. This came out and it was 7, huh? This is still a really good card at 8. It's pretty funny. Wow. Ooh, bonus naturalize. You love to see it. You love to see it. Did we get anything cool? I kind of like that. I don't know about star power though. I just ditch one of these. Helps me play Sleep Under the Stars for good stuff later.
My hand is too full.
Burn their orb and their Zephrys. I was getting excited about burning their Zephrys, but orb is like GG, right? What are they gonna do now? Oh. You put it in your Reno Pally and it's been funny. It seems like a Reno Pally card. I don't know, maybe it just messes with your Nozdormu consistency. But like, Paladin is one of the classes that can actually get to the desired mana total reliably. Neat. So, need to refresh twice. I guess I'll go with armor, refresh twice. Enjoy your due processing.
My hand is too full.
Got your... Oh, this good hit, the Varden. They have another orb, do they? How do you have another orb? What am I missing? Did they get a copy of it from something? Why won't it show me what this does? Huh. Just gonna sit here and charge up my stuff.
My power grows.
Arcane Brilliance copies a 7, 8, 9, and 10 from deck. Oh. Well, I'll be... I thought I just drew one. Is this what the cool chums play? True. But also, like, they don't necessarily have a... They don't necessarily have a thing, right? It could have been a different 10 mana spell if they're running one. Isn't that cheating? Isn't that stupid cheating?
All are nourished when the cycle renews. My hand is too full.
Oh, what are they going to do without their Renethal? Maybe you can brew up a similar ramp mid-range Dragon Druid deck like we had in Ashes of Outland with new tools like Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is actually a pretty old tool at this point. Also, the deck you're describing is something I've built probably more than anything else. I did so much Dragon Druid for a while there. It's honestly really nice to see you stick to a deck for a few days and refining it. I think it'd be nice if it happened more often. I would do that more often, but I typically find that if I post the same deck within a short amount of time, it tends to not do very well. But I don't know. I took a risk on it this time and it worked out just fine, so maybe I will continue to do that in the future. Am I... I was gonna be like, am I completely out of poison seeds? Well, I am now. Thanks. Thousand Needles, are you ready? Wee. I really like Ceaseless Expanse, by the way, chat. It's one of my favorite cards in a long time. Card is sick. It's sick. Sick and wrong. Consume, consume, consume.
I bestow these hearts of this bleeding.
My power. Grouse. I had more to do. Couldn't quite get there. Alright, what you got there, opponent? What amazing, horrible thing are you gonna do to me to get out of this situation? I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we get a Splish Splash Whelp revert at rotation, which is when I'm more excited to play Dragon Druid. There will be Dragon and Druiding. There will be. You can bet your bottom dollar that Marshy will be playing the Dragon Druid many times, especially when the new expansion comes out. Ooh, I like how fast that was. Hey, how am I supposed to use my forbidden fruit to destroy... If you kill me... I wasn't expecting death. Have you ever considered making a mage deck that runs Grand Magister Ramoth and then Ice Block and ways to copy Ramoth over and over? It's a new deck archetype I'm trying out. Oh, okay, yeah, that seems like it could really work.
Versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
My dream
It's official death by Spagooty, true.
your nightmare begins.
Not the priest. Anything but the priest, chat. Is this the dreaded Shadow Priest? I don't know what I'd have a better chance of fighting against. The Shadow Priest or the Protoss Priest? Oh my goodness, it's Ysera Mirror Priest. Chat, it's Ysera Mirror Priest.
I see you brought gas.
If you can believe it. I can't. Is this the first Ysera from the opponent? No, it's the second. First game I played today was a mirror. I was shocked. Can you imagine if it was Rogue? It would be something. My opponent just ratted my Renathal. Like, that's okay. It is okay. Does it work? Wasn't here. It does work, yes. I got to above 15. Like, I got to above where I was expecting. Well, it's just gonna hit me in the face with that, huh? I see how it is. Don't think that I don't. Renathal doing work? It really is. Aw, imagine if that was ANR. That would have been the nuts. I can make this trade at least, if I want to. Maybe I want to do this. Ooh. I'm not rooting for you. You big doofus. Yay! Trade both? You trade both. Aw, there Sarah's gone. Gone and instantly forgotten. My Sarah's gone. Pretty funny. I know I want to play Mista Vista here. I just don't know if I want to play this in advance. I guess I'll play it in advance. Especially if it hits naturalize, right? That'd be great. Did not hit naturalize. Guess that's what I want.
I'm not rooting for you.
Oh, no. I guess I have to do something about that. By something, I mean play this ETC. Do I risk it? Do I let it hit the Soul Stealer? I think I do. The reason being, like I might need this for their stupid steam cleaner later, so I know they have one. You can't convince me they don't, chat.
Choose your path.
Nice.
Choose your path.
Hmm.
My power grows.
Full.
Haha, no home brew for you. Wasn't fruit good there to draw it and put it in Vista? I don't know that I care about having a fruit in my Vista at this stage of the game is the thing. And I did care about whatever I got, which was branching paths. Like I need cards to play and to ramp. So rude what you just did there. Martian Poopy. That's what they call me. So what anyone's ever called me before. Alright, so if I do this, I have to like empty my hand afterwards. Which does not look like it's happening. Well, I don't know, maybe. No, I'll chill.
My hand is too
No Death Lord. My opponent is like... Oh, that's not even a Reno deck. They're just gunning for something. Where is your... What would it be? My in-air is definitely going to die if they just pass, right? Like, I'm going to hit it with my own Naturalize or something. They're not even running a Reno deck. Alright, now it's just going to die to the deal 2 damage card. My power grows. Hopefully this thing naturalizes that before it gets killed by something. Alright, don't like the Moonlight getting hit there. Jade was sad. But at least we still have this. Alright, I'll take the doubles on this. I thought there was a naturalize in there, but I guess I was wrong. Not the cards mage or cards priest. Let's try to draw those back. thank goodness. All right. So yeah, we lose it to the Geist, but we don't lose it to a Steam Cleaner at least. You guys think they have both? Have you ever been in a Pokemon International Championship? I have not. Not since they've called them that, though. They used to be called Nationals, and I've gone to several back in those days, but... that was a sad loss. It was a sad loss, chat.
Choose your path.
Really? Let's see how it is. Don't think I don't.
Is fleeting.
My hand is too full.
Wow. Do I think Mograine deserves a buff? I so do. 6 mana, 2 blood runes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Save Mo. Hashtag ungrain the Mo. Unchain Raza was such a nice hashtag. Like, you know, hashtag Unchain Raza was a good way to petition for Raza being unbungused. But like, what do you say for like making Mo not be trash? Mograine to deal 7 each turn. I guess that works, yeah. I really want to run him with Airlock Breach though. The Jades are getting a little juicy there, if you catch my drift.
My hand is too full.
My hand is too full. They're almost out of stuff, chat. When will they play their Kill Jaden? I know you have one, Hashirama. I know you've got one over there. Don't think you can get away with this. Or are they just gonna go the lose to me route? Because I'll take it. I like how they play this early on and it's just been sitting there being -1 board space this whole game. All right. I will excuse me. Then I will hit you in the face for a large amount of stuff, including but not limited to this thing that's actually exactly lethal. All right, so we don't even have to fatigue them; they're just dead. What did I take out for Spreading Plague and Branching Paths? Ultimate Infestation, Coon, and Innervate were the cards I cut. How'd we do there? That was a 12-minute game. So, you know what? I'll try to get one more, just in case. Because right now we're at the bare minimum number I like to be at, but like, you know, that last game and the game before it, I could even see myself cutting them. Like, more priest. What is this priest? What kind of priest do they have? What has it got in its pockets? Do I like this version best so far? I really enjoyed playing with Ultimate Infestation again. And like, you know, Coon is one of the funniest things to do once you have the quest online, so like I feel like we've sacrificed a little bit of fun to compete a little better. But I can't find a Libram Paladin now. Now that I've like changed my deck to be able to possibly beat it, I can't find one. So that's gonna really dictate how happy I am with this, is if it can still beat that. But I will say we did beat an aggro deck, which didn't seem super possible before, even though it was the worst bot I've ever seen. But also, I still find myself able to draw and frequently having full hands with it built this way, so maybe it's just fine. Priest players were preparing to whip out end of turn priest with a new wild god. Would you say the quest is better going first or second? Second, because you have the coin, you can progress the quest on one. Invigorate is better next turn. If I had like other draw in my hand, I wouldn't hold on to it, but like I'd much rather ramp draw next turn with it than use it now and do nothing next turn, you know. Is Coon no more? I think you can, I liked Coon. I think you can still play it. I almost, instead of, wait, is this like, this is Barnes. This is the good old-fashioned Barnes Big Priest. That's so funny. Hilarious. Let's get that Barnes in the old res pool. I know that they just get it back, but like,
A tale of terrible tragedy.
opponent's play belongs in a museum. Real. I'm gonna do this and this next turn, just to really cringe that res pool. You know what I mean? Really yucky it up. But yeah, I think Coon is fine in here. I almost built an Aviana ICL version of this today, but then like decided to lean into going after its strengths instead of winning harder in the matches it already wins. You know what? If they're playing Barnes, surely they're playing Psychic Scream, right? Let's get those treants in the pool for sure. That's my big Marshy opinion. Watch them scream 5 treants into my deck. Bum, 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 bum. I dare you to do it. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Wow. Okay.
The best you pawns under the hardest class.
You sit there and think about what you've done, priest. All right. You sit there and you think about everything you just did. Consume, consume. Okay. I just need more spots in my hand.
Use the all around. I'm not looking for you. Time is fleeting.
I think I'll go. I'm gonna go with seeds, solar this next turn, I think. Which will be 10. So as long as I choose one refresh, I can do that. You know what? I should have done aquatic form first too, huh? Yeah, this will give us a nice, healthy survivability, which will be nice. Sure. And hopefully we don't overdraw anything too important. Classic. Classic. I want them to Psychic Scream all this into my deck. Alright, I want that for them. This is that's a classic response to this nonsense. I'd be happy if they just, they do that and then they pass. That's also good. I'm also into that. If they scream now, I'm confused. But yeah, it worked out fine. Do Spreading Plague. Jade Idol. Order Law. Like, didn't we have a New Heights there somewhere? It's this. Wait, no, we can't attack. We're fine. Well, I'll do that. Then I kind of just want to chill with everything else. Like, I want to be able to have the option to give this the more attack. Yeah, I think that's fine.
My hand is too full.
Alright. They've still got cards in their deck. I think that's cheating. Ooh, happy they went with that one instead of the other one. Alright, so.
Your card burns. Choose your path.
This seems like lethal to me, chat. I don't know about you. I think it seems like lethal. Wow. Beat Retro Big Priest. That's how you know this deck is the nuts, chat. That's exactly how you know. And certainly it's enough now, right? Yeah. All right. I'm happy. Hopefully you're happy too. I'll be back tomorrow. This was just like to get a game in today, like so I could whatever. But anyways, more than normal time, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll do like 3 games. If this deck like pops off tonight, then I'll just play it again tomorrow. But if not, I'll try like a Reno Shaman. Try to build that today. You guys been great. I'll see you again. Just told you. So there's that. We got any Brigidus is on. Let's do that. See you guys next time. Fooey, I literally just joined. Unlucky.